You are not a family man. You're a serial adulterer who won't stop effing lying about your own children. You are not a Christian. As far as I'm aware, you've never stepped foot in a church. Brothers and sisters, just imagine for a second that you give £10 in donation and that £10 is used to buy food or bricks or whatever to help the people in Gaza. But then just imagine this amazing deed that you want to do, but we turn it into a money-making machine. How? The Waqf is exactly that. They take your money and the money that we are going to put in this Waqf, this building, and every single time the money generated from that Waqf, that building, is going to go to our Palestinian brothers and sisters for the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 150 years. And this will be a form of true Sadaqah Jariyah. I myself will be donating for that, inshallah. Click the link below and donate. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless and preserve you guys. Assalamu alaikum guys, hope you guys are well inshallah. So Elon Musk's son slash daughter slash trans girl, I don't know what you want to call it for that matter, has come out blasting his or her father for that matter. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm going to stick to his actual biological gender, which is that it is a boy. I don't mean any offense to anybody. I'm just going to stick to that. I think I have a right to speak about that. Here's what he had to say. This is a picture that's been shared. Elon Musk is showing that he's happy. He's like, yeah, all my 5 boys are happy, but he came out blasting him, and for some odd reason he's got some truth to this. Why? Not because of me disliking Elon Musk, but there's some truth to it which we're going to come, because it seems like everybody's turned to become a Christian all of a sudden, from Elon Musk to Richard Dawkins, the flipping cultural Christian who would rather celebrate Christmas even though he doesn't believe in it, but he said it's better than celebrating Eid. And then you've got the likes of Jordan Peterson, an absolute flipping moron who's claiming to be Christian, doesn't believe in anything. And then you've got Tommy Robinson and the rest of the whole team. And I mean, if the funding is so good, even a puss's wife has become a Christian all of a sudden. Yes, I'm sure she believes in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, or shall I say the Father, the Son, and the Holy Money. Yes. Anyways, so here is what the son had to say. Look, I don't know if you genuinely believe this or if you live in your own delusional fantasy land, and frankly, I don't care. It seems to me like you're trying to rebuild your brand image as a caring paternal father, which I will not let go unchallenged. If I'm going to be honest, this is absolutely pathetic. You just don't stop lying about me in interviews, books, social media, etc. Thank God you're absolutely terrible at it, because otherwise this would be significantly more difficult. Like neo-Marxist communist who was brainwashed at high school to be trans and think being rich is evil is the best way you could go with. Really, if you are going to lie about me, why would you choose a method so obvious in its stupidity? It's beyond stupid. It's desperate. The fact anyone believed this for even 5 seconds is beyond me, not to mention going out of your way to misgender me, which is both completely transparent and honestly just sad. I understand your new angle is this Western value / Christian family man thing, but it's such a weird choice. You are not a family man. You're a serial adulterer who won't stop effing lying about your own children. You are not a Christian. As far as I'm aware, you've never stepped foot in a church. You are not some bastion for equality / progress. You called Arabic the language of enemy when I was 6, have been sued for discrimination multiple times, and are from an apartheid South Africa. So anyways, it goes on and on. The point is the following, yeah? You can see very clearly, guys, which is what? You see a similar pattern, like I said before. They are all now trying to suit the far right. All of them have become Christian goers. You don't even step foot in the church. You don't even believe it. Yes, you're just jumping on this bandwagon, and it's very, very clear. If there's anything, you are anti-Christ. I mean, anti-Christian, anti-Christ. Yes, you've actually dressed up as one before. So you don't believe in any of this stuff. Okay, it's very clear. The fact that you even deem the Arabic language an enemy language or enemy tongue or whatever it is for that matter speaks volumes. The point is what? All of these individuals, from Tommy Robinson to Elon Musk to Richard Dawkins to even Apus's wife, yes, and the rest, Jordan Peterson. Why? Because they have no choice. They've realized that atheism has come and took the faith of all the Christians, millions of them in Europe. You'll never see anything like this in history of Islam. Taken all of their faith away, made them atheists. They've become morally bankrupt, spiritually bankrupt. Islam has come and given them a solution which works, which is pragmatic, and it works spiritually, elevating them. Thousands of people are coming to Islam, especially after the Palestine issue. We are seeing it in our Dawah tables, which you guys can fund, brothers and sisters. There's a link here, inshallah. We would really appreciate whatever you give to help fund our Dawah tables. Alhamdulillah, I'm a trustee capacity, I don't get paid a single penny. So the point is what? That you can see now that the movement is going towards that angle. They have all become Christian. They have all become individuals who are going to the church. All of them have one thing in common, and that is hating Islam. People are flocking to Islam, and they have realized that Islam is the solution, and they are all scared of what? As Muslims, us taking over. Taking over how? How are we going to take over? The only thing we want to do is what? Spread the message of Islam. Isn't that freedom of speech? And if that freedom of speech equates to people coming to Islam, and if people come to Islam equates that the majority of the population of the European countries become Muslim, this happened with the freedom of choice of the freedom of expression, and then making the freedom of choice of religion. And you are so fearful of that. That's the reason why you are turning to violence. And guess what? The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him's lifetime, tells us the same exact thing that happened to him. Freedom of speech to preach Islam. They didn't like it. They lied. They lied about him. They tried to belittle him, mock him, and then they turned to violence when they realized Islam is spreading. And that is exactly what is going on today with the race riots. That's exactly what's going on. And everyone has become Christian. Flipping Tommy Robinson, the cokehead prostitute, flipping sleeps with prostitutes, cheats on his wife every second day, uses charity money for coke. And you can see that this man is coming and talking about Christianity and church and Jesus. Are you kidding me? Muslims are the ones at the forefront defending Jesus. They're at the forefront when it comes to transgenderism being shoved down our kids' throats. That's all I have to say, brothers and sisters, inshallah. Elon Musk's son has, or slash daughter, however he wants to be gender himself, has exposed his own father. That's all I want to say, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.